the young are wrong, that they're sort of taking away our future, and they tell us that we are preventing them from having any kind of future. So in other words, they divide and rule, and that is what this budget is about. The so-called cap on welfare spending. When are they going to say that actually welfare is not something that we have to be ashamed of? It's actually something that is based on need, when people have actually paid into a system, when they get ill, when they get sick, when their employers don't pay them enough, then they need support, and we should be absolutely standing up and saying that that is right, rather than somehow pretending that it is people on welfare who are responsible for the budget deficit. How dare this Chancellor try to pretend that it is the poorest who are responsible for the deficit which was caused by the bankers, by the rich people, not by those who are most vulnerable.
Today we saw what we knew they were going to do. They capped the welfare budget, and then from April next year we're going to face yet more pain. And in June of next year, the Independent Living Fund closes, and severely disabled people face a stark choice of being imprisoned in their homes with no care, or they're facing residential care and no rights at all.
Don't spend your £100 billion on new nuclear weapons for Britain. Spend it on jobs, not Trident, homes, not Trident, NHS, not Trident, climate, not Trident. There are so many things that our money can be better spent on.
As an unprecedented transfer of wealth and power from the vast majority, from the 99% to the 1%. And the message to us is because the banks were in crisis, we can no longer afford the welfare state.
We can say there is an alternative, we're the people fighting for it, we're the people who can make a difference.
On the streets, we have to say to this government, enough is enough. And if Labour isn't listening, they are going to be forced to listen by a mass movement on the streets which forces them to change their policy.